Kremlin's chilling warning to unleash nuclear Armageddon on London if Ukraine war lost.
The Kremlin has said it will fire nuclear missiles at London, Washington, Berlin and Kyiv if it is made to give up the areas of Ukraine it has invaded. Close Putin ally Dmitry Medvedev, who served as Russia's president from 2008 to 2012, made the threats today, warning of a nuclear holocaust if Russia was to be defeated in Ukraine. Discussing what would happen if Russia was forced to return to its 1991 borders, established at the collapse of the Soviet Union, Medvedev warned of total war with the West using nuclear bombs. Attempts to return Russia to the borders of 1991 will lead to only one thing, he said. Towards a global war with Western countries using the entire strategic arsenal of our state. In Kyiv, Berlin, London, Washington. He said hypersonic nuclear missiles would also strike all other beautiful historical places that have long been included in the flight targets of our nuclear triad. This refers to the planes, missiles and submarines that could launch nukes at the West. Will we have the courage to do this if the disappearance of a 1,000-year-old country, our great motherland, is at stake, and the sacrifices made by the people of Russia over the centuries will be in vain? The answer is obvious. He suggested Kyiv and the West should allow Putin to have the bits of Ukraine he thinks of as Russia. It's better to return everything to us before it's too late. Or we will return it ourselves with maximum losses for the enemy, he said. Like in Avdiivka. Our warriors are heroes. Medvedev, deputy head of the Russian Security Council which controls the war, hit out at snotty Anglo-American fosterlings who oppose Putin. The British and German defense ministers Grant Shapps and Boris Pistorius were holes, who thought the world cannot afford a Russian victory in the war, he said on his Telegram channel. If they got their way, there would be a direct and irreversible collapse of present-day Russia, including its newly invaded territories, Medvedev ranted. There could be violent civil war with the final disappearance of our country from the world map, tens of millions of victims, the death of our future. He asked, do these idiots really believe that the people of Russia will swallow such a division of their country? That we will all think something like this, well, alas, this happened. They won. Today's Russia has disappeared. It's a pity, of course, but we must continue to live in a collapsing, dying country, since a nuclear war is much more terrible for us than the death of our loved ones, our children, our Russia. The West should not think that in such a scenario the leadership of Russia will tremble in its hand in pushing the nuclear button, he said.